just be waiting for. I'm just gonna send an invite, send the link out to some people. So we'll just wait in here for a bit. I'll make a spaces quickly as well. Just bear with me, guys. Let's see what's going on. YS is like VWeb right now as well, which is cool. Right, let's see what's going on there. Just join up on the YouTube link that I have in my it's the pinned tweet, so you can click on that. I'm live there, so you guys can see my screen. So all you have to do is just go onto my Twitter profile. It's the first post there. Go onto there, and then you'll be able to see my screen and everything. I'm just people who join this. I'm just going to direct them to the YouTube. So once you're in there, just leave this, and then you'll be all set. So give me like a couple minutes, and then we'll get sorted on that. So I'll just be waiting in here anyway. HKD looks good. I really like HKD right now. Traded this yesterday, which worked out very well as well. So we'll see how this one does today. There's not really too much moving at the moment, actually, to be honest, guys. I know Powell is speaking in, 25 minutes? So we have to be wary of that. I'll see if I do end up trading today. I don't really like it when he starts speaking and that, because it's kind of when I like to trade, and if he's going to kind of ruin it, I don't know if I will, but we'll see how the market, what it gives us on this. For those guys in the spaces, just click on the link, first link on my first post that I posted on Twitter. I'm live there on YouTube. I'm just doing spaces right now to direct everyone to go there, because I know some people get lost. So just click on that link, and then you'll be able to see my screen and everything. Once you're in there, you can just leave the spaces. To be honest, guys, the only thing that I see moving is YS, unfortunately. This is the only play. In the chat, if you guys can like up the stream, and then also if you have any questions or any charts you want me to post or talk about, feel free, because at the moment, obviously, there's nothing really moving. So now's your chance just to give your input or any setups that you guys do like, so I can have a look. But we'll just be waiting and seeing if anything does pop up. We should start to see a couple runners moving soon. But I think everyone's kind of just waiting for Powell to speak. So we'll see how that goes. For those who just joined the spaces, just go onto the first link on my Twitter, and you'll see the post there. I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm just using this so you guys can click here, and then I will tell you guys to go to YouTube. So I'll end the spaces in a couple minutes, but just want to show you guys to go to YouTube, because you'll be able to see my screen and everything. So the link is in my first post. VFS, yeah, give me a sec. Kraken's about to move right now. I think this might be a good buy. I think it's going to go Kraken. Yeah, this looks good. All right, I've just ended the spaces. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll have a look now. Give me a second. I think this Kraken looks good, by the way. Definitely like this setup at the moment. What do we have here? 160. I'm just going to post these levels, and then you guys can also look at this as well. But this looks very good. This is running this morning as well. So we should expect this to go soon. Because look, obviously there was the run up at open. Now it's pulled back. It's found a solid support here, 135. It held all of this, and now it's trying to reverse. So in my opinion, this is going to run. So if you want to grab some, I would grab some. Just have a mental stop loss around like 130 would be my maximum stop loss on that trade if I was to get in now. This is Kraken. This is the 5-minute chart. This is a falling wedge forming. So this is a bullish chart. Key support level is 135. Right, VFS. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me have a look at this. VFS. My microphone. Oh, sorry. Let me try and give me a second. Let me try fix it. Oh, I know. Actually, is it better now? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if that's better. I'm gonna buy a mic on the weekend, so I'll get that sorted. VFS is moving right now as we speak. Just let me know if it sounds better on the mic now. VFS looks good. It's broken the high of day right now, so yeah, it looks pretty good. This was the previous high, and then now it's better. You can see that. This looks good. I'm not having any issues on my side with the volume. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, it's sorted. That's good. Yeah, VFS is going right now. I'm not sure if you are in it, but yeah, it looks good. It's very, very volatile. So yeah, I personally won't be trading this anytime soon, but these are your levels that I have right now. So I'll just chart them for you. This thing is crazy. I think this ran yesterday as well, right? Yeah, 32%. I mean, this has a lot of room to go crazy, but just be wary in 15 minutes that Powell's going to start speaking and the market's going to start shaking up. So just be careful of that. These are just your key levels here on what's this? VFS. So what's this? Pre-market, VFS, back to the channel. All right, so I just posted that on Twitter, a bit better. All right, I just turned the volume up on my laptop and it sounds clearer when I'm looking on YouTube, but maybe I'll just have to get a mic this weekend. Yeah, VFS is going nuts. HKD. Okay, cool. HKD, yeah, HKD is good. I like this. Look, falling wedge. I posted this on Twitter. This is an A+ setup for me. So I would enter this trade now. I'd have my stop loss just below here. Maximum, I'd have my stop loss like 575. It is a much larger stop loss now, but it's close to that $6. I took this yesterday at 609, and it actually did run up, which was nice to hit our first target. But you can just clearly see what's happening. It's been holding the $596 as support. It hasn't got anything below that really. I would just have, if I was to enter, my stop loss would be around here. If I entered $6, my first target would be around 640, and then you have the levels from there. So yes, I would enter this trade now. Actually, no, I wouldn't enter this trade now. We have, yeah, I wouldn't enter this trade now. We have the, what's the name, speaking soon. So, I mean, you have 20 minutes to be in this trade. So it's up to you if you decide, but I would personally just wait. But this is a bullish, obviously this is a bullish chart pattern. You expect it to break to the upside. New to your channel, do you mostly? Yeah, I only trade small caps. I do common shares. I don't do options or anything like that. So I do small cap trading. That's my niche. We work on just kind of trade more of the small caps, the high volume trades, the runners. So that's what I focus on mainly. I have it in the Discord. We do have an options channel, so I do share some charts for them, because a lot of them want to know some of the key levels, obviously, for the plays they're looking at. But apart from that, my main focus is just kind of the small cap runners, and then just previous runners that we've had in the past, and then we play from there. So we've developed strategies through that, and that's how I trade. But welcome to the channel. I appreciate if you can subscribe. Better, just curious. Oh yeah, I know we don't have much history. Yeah, that better one. I mean, honestly, I don't know what happened here. Right, I saw it was yesterday or something, but I mean, it's a dead cat bounce play, right? It was down 93% yesterday, and then I mean, today it ran up all the way to 187. It looks like it's pulling all the way back. It's broken below this level that I have now. It is still in this channel down pattern, so this is a bullish chart pattern, meaning that you expect it to break above. So this is what you expect to happen. You expect to break above here, retest, and then push to here, and then go like that. So that's what I expect to happen on this, but a lot's going to change right now, and with obviously Powell speaking, so I wouldn't really look at technical analysis too much. Obviously, if it does hold this pattern, then that's a very good sign because it shows that key levels are strong. But yeah, I would just be chilling out for now. But these are the kind of levels that I have right now. So yeah, we expect this to come up and hopefully break above now. So we'll see what happens on this. And then hopefully we break above here, push up to the upside. And then 187 is the high of day. But it still has obviously what it ran to. It was at $23. So it has a lot of room up. But at the same time, I'm not too sure exactly what is going on with the stock or anything like that. I don't really look too much into news plays, to be honest. Unless it is something that isn't great. Brave's doing nothing. GNS, keep an eye on this one, guys, because it has been consolidating for a while now. We can see since on the 22nd, so what, 3 days ago. So we've noticed that although it looks like it is, which isn't good, it's forming a descending triangle, right? So that's a bearish chart pattern. So that means that we expect this to break to the downside like this. So we expect this to happen, right? And then come down, retest, and push down. That's what we expect to happen, right? So that's why I won't be getting in this trade anytime soon. The only entries that I will be looking for on this is if it does break above 125 here. So I wanted to break the downtrend and I wanted to break above 125 and then push to 140 and then all the way to 158. So that's the level I have on that. Yeah, VFS is pretty nuts. So yeah, this one is it's just consolidating. So I wouldn't be entering this trade any time within this range, just because it's very you don't really know what's going to happen, right? Especially when it's consolidating like this. Yeah, there is a pretty big range, 110 to 125, but if you're even looking on a smaller time frame, the volume isn't quite there, right? So in my opinion, the best thing to do is just to wait for 125 break and then look for an entry there, because otherwise you're just kind of trading in this range. It's not really great, to be honest. Let's see what else is moving. This Kraken. So this, yeah, this looks all right. This Kraken. I do like this setup because it is in a falling wedge. So it's holding this 135, which is what we want. We expect it to break up and test this 160 and then all the way to the high day. What's happening with this? Oh, volume's dying on this as well. I think it's on VWAP right now, right? Yeah, so it's holding VWAP, which is good, obviously, right? So VWAP acts as an area of support as well. If it's below it, obviously acts as an area of resistance. So you'd see if it was below, it'd keep rejecting like this, right? So you can see it's rejecting it, area of resistance. Now that it's above, it's acting as an area of support. So there's the run up, which you want, and there's the pullback to VWAP, and now possible run, go for the second leg now. So we should expect it to push up. But like I said, the price action this morning is going to be a lot different to usual, just because of Powell speaking in 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Better. Yeah, this one's okay. I mean, I would just keep an eye on this one for sure, because it has a lot of room. It did run this morning early as well, which is great to see. Gives some momentum as well. But if this goes, I think if it goes down, it's going to be killed to, I don't know, way under $1. So just be careful with that one. 80XN. I don't really trade these sub $1 stocks, but I'll have a look at 80XN. Yeah, there's nothing on this one. Let me check this YS out. How many of you guys are in this one? This is a crazy one, to be honest. Yeah, YS is pretty... I do like this one. This is probably one of the top. This would probably be my top play right now, just because it's the best play. Best setup with the most volume. It just ran recently. Now, the fact that it ran up and it hasn't dumped straight after is a good sign. Ideally, we wanted to hold this and push up for a second leg. So let's see. VFS. Yeah, I know this one's nuts. OP. Yeah, so this VF. Well, yeah, this VF. I just charted here and it was $53, went all the way to 58. This thing's insane. Crazy play. What other plays are moving here? On the left is just some of the plays I have on my watch list. There is a lot, but they're all just on former runners and just other plays that I've kept from previous runners and plays. So we'll see how's X Tilray doing. But apart from that, the market's actually kind of dead, to be honest. But I think people are just waiting around for this Powell to speak, because it'll be very difficult. So what's the difference between a falling wedge and a descending triangle? They look similar but opposing, bulls, bears. Yeah, so falling wedge. So this is a falling wedge right here, HKD. So look, falling wedge is this, right? So falling wedge is this, okay? So you can see it's obviously, it's in a downtrend, previous down, like that's a downtrend. And then if you see it starting to find an area of support as well, it will start respecting that, which it has right now, right? With the descending triangle, this is what happens with the descending triangle. So let me get it. I'll just draw it like, so you can see. So descending triangle is the opposite of an ascending triangle. So an ascending triangle is obviously bullish, meaning that you expect it to break above. This has got a flat base, right? So look here, right? So you can see this is obviously a horizontal line, okay? And then if you compare that to a ascending triangle, you expect this to break above. So this is an ascending triangle. So the thing is with this, the price action, you expect to do this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and then break above, retest, and push up. So that's with an ascending triangle. And then a descending triangle is just like this, right? And then here, come down there, and then down. So, and then a falling wedge, you expect this to break above. So how it is right now, which is perfect. And you want it to break above, retest, and then push up. So an ascending triangle is what I like to use. I mean, obviously I only trade long, so I only look for the bullish setups. But if I do see something with an ascending triangle like this, I mean a descending triangle like this, right? Then I won't be looking for an entry. Obviously, if I see something forming an ascending triangle like this, then I will look for possible entries in this, right? Where do you enter? For me, I like to enter within this chart pattern. So I would like to enter around now, okay? And just trust that it will break above. I'd have my stop loss just below around this level, okay? And then some people like to play on the breakout. Some people like to play on the retest. There's a lot of ways you can trade it. But for me specifically, I like to trade within the chart pattern because it gives me good confidence that it will break above. So it's kind of just trusting it, and that's how I would trade this. So yeah, this is a prime example of an ascending triangle. So we do expect this to break above. We did trade this. I gave this as an alert yesterday in the Discord. We had this exact same setup and everything. There's also other confluences you can add to this, which is it's holding the $6 support level right here, right? So which is a big level. So this is a big level here. It's a psychological level. You can see it's respecting it here, and then it does go down a little bit, but overall you can see that it is still a solid entry support level. Thank you. Just being know what to stay away from. Yeah, no worries. I mean, you can also look online, just bullish and bearish chart patterns. That helps a lot. But yeah, just you don't need to know every single one because there's so many. But the main ones I would focus on for me is my favorite setup is this falling wedge. It works very, very well. I would say it works at least 70% of the time. So that means that if you were to take every single trade in a falling wedge, you would be a profitable trader, okay? But that means that you have to have experience, obviously, to find what this pattern looks like and all those kind of things. But a lot of times this is probably the best setup right now, which I've been using. YS, what's I'm missing? Oh, the news. Share buyback news at 146. Yeah, I saw this. I mean, I saw it running. That's why I assumed. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully it holds a bit. Kind of a falling wedge here on the 1 minute. Powell's coming up soon, I think. Yeah, so this is, so you can see this is this is actually a falling wedge as well. If you're looking on the 1 minute here, so that means that we expect it to break above. I think it is still holding VWAP as well, which is good. So yeah, it's still holding VWAP as an area of support and this 132 We'll see what happens, but I mean, with this chart pattern, we expect it to break above. Let me look at the SPY because I know he's about to talk. SPY's coming down. SPY's going to be very, very volatile for now. Let me try and see if I can get this thing up, actually. What's his name? This thing's on Yahoo Finance. If you guys want to listen to his speech, yeah, if you guys want to listen to his speech, let me post the link. I'll post the link in the chat if you guys want to have a listen. So it starts in like 5 minutes, but yeah, I won't be getting in any trades, obviously. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to try and see if there is any other plays moving. But I'm just going to try and set up some plays for open. For me personally, people in the Discord know I don't trade at open. I never ever trade open. It's way too risky. I wait at least 15-20 minutes for my setups. Today, I don't know if I will even give alerts or if I will even trade, simply because I normally trade within the first couple of hours of market open. That's where the most volume is. And then obviously it's Friday. Usually around lunchtime, the market starts to sell off. So I like to take advantage of the volume first couple hours, but today is going to be very difficult with whatever Powell has to say. Even if it's good news, in my opinion, it's just very difficult to trade that. So just be wary of that. If you guys do trade today, I would just definitely trade with a lot smaller size than you usually do. So don't expect the same price action as usual. So yeah, there's not really too much to show you guys in terms of any charts at the moment, but I mean, if I was to have any plays on my watch list, I would definitely have this Kraken, this CRKN. This is forming a falling wedge. It's not formed a falling wedge yet, but it is forming, so we can maybe expect this to break to the upside. YS, this has got a falling wedge here on the 1 minute. It's going to be choppy in a minute, but yeah, we'll see here. We want this to obviously break above 137, which was the previous high I had. That's why I have this purple line. So ideally, I didn't even enter this trade, but I know on the Discord earlier this morning, I mentioned that the guys can get in at 137. I know some people did. So all it was is there was the run up, okay, that hit 137, let it pull back and do its thing during pre-market. And then if it does run up, okay, I would wait for a 137 break, which it did, and then that's how I would enter the trade. So that's how I would have traded this one. It's a very quick scalp. It's nothing crazy. I don't expect 20-30% moves. It's very unrealistic. So try and just keep it short and sweet during pre-market. We need this to reclaim the 9 EMA, which is this purple line right here. But it is still respecting this channel down pattern. So this is another pattern, right? This is called a channel down pattern. So you would think that this is bearish, meaning that you expect this to do this, right? You expect it to come down and retest, but it's actually the complete opposite. It is building a strong base of support, and then it breaks to the upside. That's how this chart is. So this is a bullish setup. Although it does look deceiving, you do expect this to break above. You can look online and just type in channel down pattern. This is it. And then obviously a channel up pattern is just the exact same thing, but in the complete opposite direction, right? So that's what a channel up pattern is, where the price action does this, okay, comes down and like that. So that's bearish, and then this is bullish. What's Kraken? Yeah, so Kraken's moving up. I don't know if anyone did take some of this, but we should see hopefully before this guy speaks that I can go, but I doubt it. LQR. But apart from that, there's really not too much to look at, which is kind of good in a sense. You don't want to be watching 20-30 plays at a time, but one thing I would do is, and I recommend, because everyone in the Discord I tell them to, is don't delete your watch list every single day, right? For me, all of these plays here are valuable plays, okay? The ones that I have here are all former runners. If, say for instance, yesterday there was a runner that didn't do very well, it got sold off after hours or something, then I'll remove from my watch list. But all of these plays here, like this TSHA, IFRX, I think this TIRX and ELIQ, all of these plays were running yesterday. Yeah, this one's down 14%, right? So I can see that there's obviously, look, there's a big sell-off yesterday. This was not good, right? So you can see there's a huge sell-off, but we know that the potential of this play can run again, right? It ran 56% yesterday. So if we see this break above 256, 253 today, I'll be watching and looking for possible entries because I know that this has possibility to run up, excuse me, and go crazy again, right? So I would definitely keep this one on watch for sure. ELIQ, you can see this one's pretty steady. I mean, guys, it ran 103% yesterday. This does need a pullback, right? At some point, it's not going to keep going. Looking at it right now, it actually looks great. This is a very nice chart. So yeah, keep a close eye on this one. I would definitely add this to your watch list. ELIQ. This was my runner. This was my top runner yesterday. So I gave it to you guys on Twitter as well. So we'll see what this one does. Let's get a larger time frame so the candles look better. Say 30 minutes. So we can see, look, I obviously everything looks like what I'm showing you is a falling wedge pattern, but the reason is because all I do is trade falling wedge patterns, right? I mean, not always, but if I do spot it, I will definitely look for possible entries on it because it is a very consistent chart pattern, right? So in this one, it looks very good. I'll post the key levels for this for you guys as well so you can see what's going on. Right. 325. I don't know if any of you guys are watching the PAL thing. I'm not watching it right now, but I might turn it on. We'll see. All right, cool. So these are the levels here that we have for this. On this, 290. All right, so we obviously, it's in a bullish chart pattern. We expect this break above 290, then all the way to 325, and then 365. So yeah, should break above this one. This is definitely A+ setup. It ran yesterday. Okay, it's just gradually coming down a little bit, only down 8% from 103% yesterday. This can probably go again crazy today. So in my opinion, I would definitely have this on watch. It's going to be probably one of my top 3 watches for sure today. So this is a falling wedge pattern, obviously. Bullish chart. Right, so there. Guys, if you can also, I might sound repetitive, but if you can just like the stream, I would appreciate it. Looks like Pal's not talking for another hour. Oh, 10 a.m. Is it 10 a.m. ET? Oh, is that in an hour? Oh, it's in an hour. Oh, okay, great. Oh, nice. Thanks for clarifying that. Okay, that's even better. Okay, that's good. So then we can maybe look for some plays. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, this looks good. ELIQ, I'm gonna actually put this up to my watch list here. This looks very good actually. So I would add this to your watch list. I posted on Twitter as well to keep an eye on this one for sure. Thanks for reminding me. I would have been just waiting here for ages for him to speak. So look what's happening here with this one. Kraken, I don't know if anyone did take it, right? As I mentioned, it's forming a falling wedge. This was around 136 level. We should start to see it push to the upside now. It's reclaimed probably the 90 MA as well, correct? You have VWAP as your next resistance, which is around 150. So if you guys did get under 140, if you got around 139, 138, I would definitely sell some around 143, 144, and then see if it does continue to push above VWAP, and then you have 160. So Kraken is starting to move up. This is very good to see. We should start to see it move pretty quick. And as I said with YS, look what's happened, falling wedge, there's the breakout, right? So 133 to all the way to 141. That's about 4 or 5% right there, quick. So if anyone did take that trade, I personally didn't take the trade, but you guys can see here firsthand, obviously, how powerful this falling wedge pattern is, right? So that's what you want to see, and those are the setups you want to look for almost every time. Kraken's moving up. So yeah, Kraken's looking good. I think this is going to run pretty well. ELIQ should start running up. What's with HKD? HKD is just chilling right now. This should go as well soon. So all the ones that are having a falling wedge, I'm expecting them all to run. So we've already got Kraken on the move, right? Look at the volume now. So you guys can see If we're looking on the 5 minute look, held this area of support, right? So this is the first thing you want to notice, is find out what is happening with the trend, okay? The trend is your friend here. Yes, it looks like it was in a downtrend, fine. Then what's happening, we can see that it's found an area of support. Where's support? Here was support, and now you can see it's starting to level out, right? Before it was just coming straight down. Now the price action is starting to hold as an area of support 135. Okay, it's in a falling wedge, which means it's a bullish reversal. And now you expect it to break to the upside, right? So that's it. How far does it go? No one can tell you how far it's going to go, right? If anyone's going to tell you a price of a stock, what's going to go to, they're lying, okay? Unless they know some insider trading or something, right? But no one can tell you the stock's going to be like, this is going to close at $3 today. So for me, and in the Discord, people know whenever I give my alert, I only take, my first target is my 3%, okay? Whatever's from 3%, if it goes to 20%, that's just a bonus, right? And my stop loss is 3%, that's it. So if I'm investing $1,000, the most I'm going to lose is $30, which is nothing, right? And it seems like if I only win, right, I'm only going to make $30, but that's not how it works, because we scale out. We sell whatever it wants, 50%, 70% of our position at first target, move our stop loss up, and then so on. Let the play run. If it runs, great. If it stops us out, we've still made profit, right? So that's kind of how the thinking is with how I give my setups, right? But just in general with this setup here is because it's found this strong area of support, right? So this is why it looks good, and then obviously falling wedge, and then here's pushed to the break above here, and now it's reclaimed 90 EMA as well, which is great to see, which is this purple line. So the trend has reversed, and we should expect it to push. YS, yeah, YS is going now, so this looks good as well. VWAP is, so it held VWAP, right, which is good to see. Look, we can see it held VWAP at an area of support. Now we can see that, look at this big bullish engulfing. So yeah, this is looking good. Volume is stepping up on this. Yeah, this looks good. So we have room all the way to 155 next. That's where I would ideally want it to go on that one. Is GNS moving yet? This definitely has the most potential right now, this YS. ELIQ. Chillin'. So I'll be in here for another 5 minutes or so, guys. I'm gonna start doing a schedule where I start exactly an hour before market open and being here for like 45 minutes before market open, and then we can chat and those things. Maybe once a month or something I will do a free one for all you guys, live trading, so you guys can see my trades and all that. But I'll see how it does with that, because I've done it before and it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes with that. YS, VAV, CAX. I'm only in one Discord, guys. There's only one Discord I'm in. I'm not in any other Discords. I won't message people. Yeah, I won't message. Yeah, someone said that. Yeah, I don't message anyone unless they message me, I guess. But yeah, I won't ask you for crypto and that kind of stuff. What's going on? This looks good. Is anyone in this YS trade? This looks like the best play right now. We should see 155, and then let me check the room on this. Then 175, and then whoa, 244. You have room all the way to 244. So this looks great. So there you can see it clearly broke out of that falling wedge, which is what you want. Volume is stepping up. Yeah, this is good. Very nice setup on this. I'm looking for 155 on this. Let's see what happens. This is what we want. How's Kraken looking? Kraken's kind of just slow right now. We'll wait and see what happens with this a little later. But this should definitely be on your watch list, guys. This Kraken should definitely be on your watch list. Any other plays that are worth watching? kind of, you guys can see that I'm kind of just going through only these 4 or 5 plays simply because there's nothing else really looking good at the moment. I don't play sub $1 stocks, so stocks under $1. That's just a rule that I have. I don't know, I just feel like they're that price for a reason. So for me, I simply avoid those, and it's just, I don't know, I get the pump and dump vibes from those trades as well, or stocks, so I just completely remove it from my trading. But I don't mind giving charts and that and setups for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys actually do trade them. So if you guys do want me to chart anything, feel free to comment there, and I will give you guys some charts. So I'll be in here for like 5 more minutes, guys. So post some tickers or something in the chat, and then I will post some charts here for you guys and explain to you. And then I'm gonna head into the Discord. So feel free to ask away of some tickers or any questions in general. So if you guys need any help with anything, this looks good. So what is this next level here? 145. 145 is your next level here. So yeah, you want 145 break after, and then 155. Kraken. Let's see what's happening here. I really want this one to go already. It's taking its time. It's a little too slow for my liking. Better. Yeah, where's this better? Let's have a look at it. Yeah, better looks, I still like this. I still like the setup. Still in that falling, that channel down pattern. So we do expect this to break above, meaning we expect it to break 150 here and push all the way to the high of day, which is 187. Will it do it before Powell speaks? I hope so. Will give us some good momentum into open. GNS, I really do like this play, but I'm not going to be trading in here. There's no way I'll be trading this range. It's too difficult to be scalping. But I mean, one thing you could do if you really wanted to take this trade, just look for this low 110 level and then take a scalp to wherever 115. But in my opinion, it's not really worth it. But you can see it just has been respecting this, right? It goes a little bit below, but overall it's been respecting this this consolidation zone. YS, what's that? So YS is, yeah. So YS is, yeah, YS looks the best into open at the moment. Let me see if anything else is moving. PGLC. So right now I'm just scanning through some of the previous top gainers. At the moment, there's nothing else really moving apart from those 3 stocks. ALLR. I really like this SOUN. This is stocks treated me well in the past. So chart this one up because I know a couple people like to trade this, but the range on this isn't great. So 220 all the way to, yeah, this isn't, it's not that great of a chart to be honest with you. Kraken. Yeah, so there goes Kraken. Don't know if anyone did get in it, but I mentioned about 30 times. So if you did get in, well done. This is probably hit VWAP here, right? I think from what I remember. So yeah, there it goes, right? So pretty much explained about 10-15 minutes ago that it was going to break above. It should have. So you guys could have gone in at 139 to 153, which is about 10%. So if anyone did get in, well done. I personally didn't, but there we go. The power of the falling wedge and just trusting it, right? That's all. So we can see here now, we have room to 160 and then 179. Beautiful. Damn, missed this one. Curious to know if did anyone grab that play? Did anyone enter that trade, I mean? Let me know, because that was a very nice move. This would be definitely on top. Yeah, Kraken's nice, huh? Yeah, Kraken's solid. Let me look at that percentage increase. So 130, It was a 138 when I saw it too. What was this, 155? Yeah, it's 12%. So that's a 12% move from 138 all the way to 155. So that's a big, nice move, especially for these trades. Move this up. I would definitely have that on my watch list. You guys should definitely have that on your watch list. This looks like it's coming down a bit. I'm going to just remove this pattern. I'm going to remove this line as well. Start to move this to 145. So this is what I have now. So I'm just editing my levels right now just for open to see how they do. So yeah, this is, you can see, right, what's happening from this level here. We can see that was consolidation zone here, broke above, and now it's coming back. So we want this to hold 132. If not, we need this to hold 115 into open, because that's a huge level here of support, right? You can see. Damn, Kraken's nice. ELIQ, look what's happening with this one, right? As mentioned with this, we expect it to break above, and look what's happening, it's breaking above. So that's two setups right now. I showed you guys with the chart patterns before that it works, right? So try it out, use it. It is very, very good. So yeah, we do expect this to continue to go. Like I said, what's happened with this one? Area support, right? 255, falling wedge, break above, it's breaking out. We need 290, then all the way to 325 on this. So buys are stepping in on this. Bullish engulfing candle here. Hopefully get a bullish engulfing candle here to keep it pushing to the upside. But right now it's currently breaking out of this chart, which is what you want to see. What's YS doing? So YS is just chilling right now, just consolidating. Kraken's still moving up. This is probably going to go nuts at open, to be honest with you. Watching AMC into open. Interesting. What's up with AMC? Ooh. Did AMC just get news or something? YS better. All right, guys, I'm going to head into Discord. I've got to do some live trading, but I appreciate you guys for joining. If you can just like the stream before you leave and subscribe if you haven't. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to message me on Twitter. I'll get back to you guys when I can. Any questions at all about trading, I'll help you out. And then if you want to join the Discord, we have a Discord. We have some spots available for it. We have limited members each month. If the spots get... someone leaves, then obviously we have a free spot. So I think we do have some spots for this month. If you want to join, feel free. The link is in the description below, but also on my Twitter as well. So thanks a lot for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Just remember, Powell is speaking in like 50 minutes, so just be wary of that. But have a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. No worries, bro. Have a good weekend.